Well, hello ladies and gentlemen, I hope you've all been keeping well and welcome to another episode of Swindon Town Career Mode, while we're going to be taking on Oldham at home in the next game. I hope you enjoy and don't find my standard of football too boring. Let's have a cheeky look at the league table. We're currently sitting in third. I'm trying to find what Oldham are actually, 14th in the table, so we're expecting to get all 3 points against Oldham, and being at home, that is more of a priority. I actually do forget to show the lineups here. It is Jonathan Forte. Pretty sure he used to play for Southampton a good while ago. And we also had him playing for me when I used to be Portsmouth on one of the career modes a few years ago. Thompson's passing it around to Livakovic. Plays it into Brownie, my centre back, and I just narrowly hits it wide actually. Not the worst effort for a centre back by any means. So we got Oldham passing it around, trying to see what they can do. Not the worst, a little pass movement, my keeper contains it easily. There's Lugongo, what can he do? He just goes wide, and that was a big chance, ladies and gents. Massimo Lugongo really should have scored that. Then got Jake Keane in goal for Oldham, a quite good young keeper, if my information is correct. I think he's not bad on FIFA, and not bad in real life either. We've also got, sorry, apologise, you've just heard my phone buzzing. Also got Oldham on the ball at the moment, but Livakovic intercepts, trying to work a bit of magic back to Lugongo, tucks inside, turns back in, but turns into trouble unfortunately, and it is cleared. Quite a poor little piece of play there from me, turning right back into the opposition. But Browning, what I didn't realise at the time, but watching this video back I now know, is that the reason Browning was being found in really unusual positions is because he's a centre back, and I accidentally put him at right mid this game for some reason, and I still didn't even notice. At this point, I don't think I've even realised. I might actually. Let's see if he noticed. Does he realise? Nope. I choose to bring Tony on. But I don't actually end up taking off Browning, who's at right mid. So not the best source of management there, but oh well. Shit happens, as people say, but I probably should have noticed that. We've got Danny Finnickskirk and Dominic Polion, I think that is. Ex-Leeds youngster. We might just be on loan on this game, but I'm not sure if I've actually purchased him. They're not bad youngsters. I think Finnickskirk comes from Sheffield United, and Vakovic with an actually really good effort. It was a really good save from the Oldham keeper Jake Keane, much to my annoyance at the time. Can anything come in the corner now? Mastur takes the corner in. Vakovic tries to pick it back up. It's a finesse, and he's just blocked and just goes wide. I don't think it was really threatening the keeper anyways, but still it's a mild annoyance at the time. Mastur with yet another corner, plays it back in, and it's off the bar, and surely it must be, no it's not, no it is not, Jake King saves it, not a goal at all. They got Forte, and they are away against me, it's 0-0, and at the time I was pissed off, because he was holding it in the corner at 0-0. Much to my bloody annoyance, but if you want to do that, I suppose you can do that. But AI on, look, not even a shot from Oldham, that's why I struggled that game so much. Helps if the opposition comes on to you a little bit, so you can actually counter-attack and utilise the space in between. Here's me just inquiring about some players, possibly for January, if anyone out there I do want to purchase. Our next game we got Chesterfield away. Just thinking about looking in my office and seeing what some of the players are worth. Chesterfield away would be a tricky little game. They've got some decent players, Chesterfield. Tony's feeling pretty good and wants to play, which is just as well, because he's actually going to go straight back into the team because he's now fit. Yeah, I used to play at Chesterfield in some career modes as well. I think it's the he now plays for Burnley, Tenerico Darwikia, something like that. They're right back. Very pacey, decent player. Sam Morsley, one of their centre mids, is a decent player on the go. I think they have a few other players. They're not a bad League One side. There's certainly worse teams you'll find within that division, I can tell you that. Where's Frodringham going on a cheeky little jog? Where's a Chesterfield lineup for you? I think that Aribi on the left mid, I think he's quite a good youngster. He might actually have quite a decent amount of potential. Got Ollie Banks, Jimmy Ryan, and I didn't actually see who the right mid was in time actually. Well, I don't think I knew who he was anyway. But the main big point of interest for this lineup is I don't know why the hell I'm playing Jonathan Abika actually, because as I will record more parts and everything, I absolutely hate Abika, he's bloody useless on this game. But important news, Tony starts this game. We get the action underway. Lugongo on the ball to Burn. In 10 minutes, Chesterfield trying to mount an attack with Aribi. Passes it to O'Shea, back to Banks, back to Harrison, and it's a shot by quite a distance wide, but at the time it was pretty rowing. I'm trying to get Thompson in here. What can he make of this? And tell me, for mother of God, I don't know why Thompson didn't go for the ball again, but tell me how the hell is that not a penalty? Because at the time I was going mad when that weren't given. Well, Thompson's on the ball again, trying to get a bit of play going. Novakovic on the ball, plays it to Lugungu out wide. Back to Rogers. Back to Tony, trying to tuck in, see what he can make of this here. And it's wide by quite a bit distance in the end, but it was a nice bit of play leading up to that. Just trying to pressure the Chesterfield back line, not give them any space, and Tony does manage to intercept the ball to Wickrey. Puts in a decent ball, but he is well defended. And Novakovic, can he make anything of this? It's a nice little bit of skill in a snapshot. And oh, we've got the lead, but no we don't, because Jonathan Abika was offside at the time, which was a huge pain in the arse as well. I thought Jonathan Abika was actually going to do something good for Swindon. Sorry for my hatred for Jonathan Abika, but upon playing with Jonathan Abika and bringing him on, much to my foolishness, I should have really swapped him for someone else that would have been more useful to my team. I had to bring him on a lot of times, and half the time he scores your goal for me, but he generally doesn't offer much. He does actually get a goal here, believe it or not, but it was a tap-in. Nice little passing move from Lugungu. Well, a nice little ball, I should say, put in by Lugungu, that put it on a plate for Abika to gobble up. Just a little triple tap X down the middle of the area in the corridor of uncertainty, and Abika will eat that all day, but he just won't eat much more, put it that way. 2 goals in Football League 1 for Abika. And will Chesterfield come back? Tony just on the ball, plays it to Abika, trying to work a bit of passing just for half time, plays out to Novakovic, and it's the first time, and it's a decent save, but if I put it anywhere on either side of the keeper, it definitely would have been a goal. It's Nathan Burners trying to get some move passing going to Swift, back to Abika, back to Tony. Very good ball to Novakovic. Can he finish it low? Yes he can. Novakovic scores and doubles the lead for Swindon to 2-0. Milan Novakovic, a quality player. I do suggest if you are playing as a League 1 team or a Championship team, buy him. I don't know what his growth's like, and I don't think he actually has much growth, which is really surprising considering he's young, but his stat-wise he's amazing. He scores your goals, arguably you can just put him up front, even though he's supposed to play right or left mid, and I just find him incredible. And Chesterfield nearly do get a goal back with Harrison here, which I don't think Fodringham was getting here, but I do get away with it. I was trying to work a little passing move. Thompson, no, Burn back to Novakovic. There's Abika! And Abika scored again this game. 2 goals for big boy Jonathan Abika. And a little dance as well. Nice little cross put in for him. Let's dink back, and Abika will eat that all day. See, stuff like that Jonathan Abika's good at, but when you're actually like trying to break away with pace, or you really want him to keep hold of the ball in a tight area, no, he can't do that. It just won't work. I've tried it many a time and it fails. You just don't see it as much when I'm actually playing it in the game, you just see him score his chances. And Thompson's on the ball here, trying to bring it away, back to Swift. Nice little turn. Tony, but can Tony get a goal? That's the thing, can he get a goal back? There's Tony, and it was a finish, emphatic finish from Tony. You must say, yeah, he should have perhaps scored there, or I even could have taken it earlier than that, but clinical finish from Ivan Tony, very happy with that finish. Let's just watch it again, watch him run through and goal and just power it by the keeper. Absolute power, and that is his 4th goal in the Football League. And granted, he's had injuries as well, which have halted his progress. Let's Burn on the ball, 90th minute though. Here's Novakovic. Back to Swift. To Kassim, what can he make anything of this? A nice little bit of skill, but overall I'd end up running back in trouble. And that's the end of the game. A 4-0 comprehensive win against Chesterfield away. Just certainly put a smile on my face after a 0-0 bore draw in the shitty Oldham result. Overall, it was a nice, decent performance. I was very happy with my team, and things are looking better. Tony's back in the side. We advance into the next game. Those stats are quite comprehensive, and I just banged my elbow on the desk where my PC is, and that was quite painful. Ouch. I'm moving on. See what we got next. Look at some of the fixtures. We're now 2nd in the league, 2 points behind Notts County. So I'll advance this on a little bit. Let's see. You can see what sort of players I'm looking at. Well, Luke James and Peterborough wouldn't be a bad striking option. I think anyone would be a good striking option compared to Jonathan Abika at this point. But now we're going into a League 1 game at home to Coventry. with a Beaker actually up front, because at this time I'm still playing him as the front striker with Tony and Livakovic acting as like mate cams, because I thought this was a way to get everyone in the team, but I will experiment with this in the future. Shaking hands, everyone's having a little handshake. Show respect in football. I like Coventry, but I like blue as like a colour generally, but I hate that kit. That Coventry kit I find is absolutely revolting, but that's just me. I just think it looks horrible. But other people might have a different opinion. That John Fleck, a good young player for Coventry. It's my line-up, but you see what I'm playing. Got Rubens, Loftus-Cheek, which I would say, if you can get him, he is a good player. He ain't really that highly rated, but I just find that he just eats everything in the midfield. He wins every like header from a goal kick and brings you possession back, and he's very hard to get the ball off. There's the Coventry line-up was seen who I know. I know John Fleck's a good player. I've heard of Odelusi, I've heard of Frank Newball and Tudgay. Tudgay used to play for Nottingham Forest, and Newball I think was a West Ham youngster. I don't know if he's played for Ipswich. Aaron Phillips is a decent young player. We got Reader Johnson, who used to play for Sheffield Wednesday. He's a pacey black man, which is going to be a bit of a tank to play against. But Coventry do kick off. It's us trying to work a move to follow. It's a Beaker. And it's a good hit from a Beaker actually. I was quite surprised when I hit that. I just thought, why not? I've got a bit of space. What can I do with it? And it was not that far off. Only just off the top corner. It's Byrne to Livakovic. Back to Thompson. Trying to work something in the box, but it's easily cleared by Coventry. I do find it happens a lot. I don't know why the AI in this game is just like auto clearance, auto clearance, auto clearance. You think they would actually try a passing move? And it's a decent effort from Loftus-Cheek, but overall it was massively deflected. They could have got me a cheeky goal though. Mastur taking the corner. Can we make anything of it? Ooh, and a Beaker comes back too, and it's blocked again from another corner. Can we make anything of this though? That's the question. Mastur to take. It's another decent ball. There's a Beaker, and it's blocked again. And it's on, and you can't turn in. Turnbull can't turn in the actual. Could say Turnbull can't turn in the ball from the rebound either. And it's defended. They're still moving on the attack. A little bit of break up for my game catch there. Brilliant, nice little ball to Mastur. Can he finish it? Oh yes he can. What a finish from Mastur. First time touch down from the air. Tucks inside and smashes it bottom corner. By far one of the best goals I've scored so far in this Swindon Town career mode. Just for actually the way it looked. Nice little ball. Mastur one touch. Bang. Right in the bottom corner and with pace as well. And what a way to have your first goal in League One. This is a promising youngster from AC Milan. I picked him up on loan for, which was quite a bit of wage budget for a League One team, but he's certainly worth it. Livakovic just trying to go on a powerful run. Oh, Livakovic will not be stopped. Livakovic will not be stopped. Plays it into a Beaker. It's the post. And I really should have badly scored that. It was quite poor overall. My finishing is certainly not my strong point of FIFA. There we have half time. And it is 1-0 to Swindon Town, the mighty Robins against Coventry. Overall, it's been a decent performance. We've had a lot, not really much possession, but honestly, on FIFA, sometimes that's the best thing. I find if you have a lot of possession against these AI teams, you hardly create any chances, because when they sit back on ultra defensive, or just defensive, you will struggle. I'm still trying to create a bit of magic. It's a shot, and it's directly at the keeper. Nothing came and ended up coming of it, and that was in the 60th minute. Looking at ways I can possibly change the team line up here. Mastur's going to come off. Gladwin's going to come on. A Beaker is still sitting up front though. Now bring on a young striker by the name of Cook on. Just because a Beaker this game weren't really doing it for me. I was struggling to actually create anything if the ball went into him. And Tony and Livakovic had impact, but everyone else can get in the game actually. Tony on the ball. Plays in the Cook. Nice little touch from a youngster. It's Cook! And what a finish from Cook! What a finish. And what a way to make an impact on the game. It just shows that just because a player is lowly rated doesn't mean they can't make an impact on FIFA. It was a nice little pass, little dink ball. Cook takes it, runs into the right area and finesses it beautifully in the corner. That is Josh Cook's first goal in the Football League One. Or maybe he might end up being a good youngster for me. A little bit of break up from the game catcher again here. I have actually sorted it out in further videos that you will see. The game catcher works a little bit. Tony should really score that, but I was lucky to get the chance in the first place. It was just a bit of pressure. Livakovic, can he make anything of it? No, he can't. Just gets tackled before I can get anything else in on goal. There's Tugga on the ball now, trying to bring it away from Coventry, back to John Fleck, trying to put him under pressure. Livakovic running with the ball now, pacey and powerful. Livakovic, Nathan Byrne, what can he make of this? Plays it to Thompson, a bit behind him though. Plays it to Cook. Oh, nice little bit of skill from Cook, and can he finish? No, he can't. Fortunately, that was a pretty crap finish, but it was a nice bit of skill from Cook, a little fake shot. I think that's Danny Pugh playing for Coventry, quite an old player actually. I think he was playing for Leeds at one point. It's Toffolo. Can Toffolo make anything of it? And it's hit quite well, but it's directly at the keeper, and that'll be easy pickings for him all day long. It's Cook trying to bring it into Livakovic, but quite a bad pass from Cook actually. He asked too much to Livakovic, and that is the end of the game, ladies and gents. Overall, not my best performance, but he got the job done, and that is the main thing, I suppose, when we're chatting about football. As long as you get the result, it does matter the better way you play, but overall I'd rather win games playing crap than lose games playing well. And I hope you enjoyed this episode, ladies and gentlemen. There should be another episode coming up in the near future. Feel free to comment, like and subscribe, and join the Raptor Pack, and enjoy your day.